Hold on a second there. Arietti.
Know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that
Give
way.
people a chance to get in here, guys.
Stay strong and fake a smile until I look away.
Lupus, Timothy, yo,
Too
Bubs.
long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I
Desert
don't look
Lover.
at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I'm pausing that. Okay, so I wanted to do this members only live. She did too. I sprung it up on her, so she's mad at me because I didn't give her a chance to get ready. But we put it off for days, and I wanted to be able to do something while everybody's here and has time, guys. Been stressful. How's everybody doing? I like it like this when we have just a few of you guys in here to talk, with one another. But y'all can't be shy today. Y'all got to come up and talk to me. That's what I've never got to talk to our members. I'm sure there's a few that sneak around, just wanted to lurk and see what we're talking about. That's okay. We talk about the same things here, there, and everywhere, like we always do. Look at this. Distinguished man. And the suspender. You make fun? Okay. So, hold on a second. That's what we're going to do. Desert Lover said I'm a lurker. LOL. I'm a lurker too, I guess. So it's okay. There's the link. Y'all come up. And it's just us. I'm not going to make this public. It's just going to be us. So come up and talk to us. Let's see who else is in here. I hope a bunch of people get this and can come in here. I got to get y'all's opinions on some stuff. Y'all going to leave me hanging on the members only for real? I see the love now. It's okay. All right. Well, that was fun live. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. All right. See y'all next time. Bye. I'm just joking. Hey, what's up, Skilo? Y'all come up and talk to me. Yeah, I know some of y'all are out on the beach, and I just wanted to discuss some of the stuff we've been going over in the live that we got scheduled for tomorrow, and just have an open discussion, members only. I want to be on, one on one with you guys. Or go the extra mile and become members of this channel, and we really appreciate you. Yo, Bubs, I know you're. Yes, Kilo, come up. I need a friend. Race Charles said I'm driving the excuses. I'm just, I know. Who else is coming in? Y'all guys, hey, Rhonda DeWinter, what have you found new? She says. Well, we found quite a lot of new stuff, but now what this whole past few days has been is preparing for the interview tomorrow night. It's going to be big, I think. Oh, hey, Kay Davis, thank you so much. Y'all are awesome. Um, so I went on a few channels last night, just shooting the crap with them, and went on John Davis True Crime. That was a good one. We just talked about whatever and anything and everything. Um, I'm going to tell you, and Allie, I'm sure will too. We're going to tell y'all our honest opinions on Summer's case and where her heart's led and and we don't always think alike, so it's going to be different. Um, my red flags have always been on Sherfy and in the mocks. What up? You there?
Me?
Yeah,
I am. Let me just close this. Sorry.
you're good.
What? Do we have feedback?
No,
Excellent. Echo, echo, echo.
not today. Not today.
How are you? How is everybody?
We're here.
Yeah. It's like I
Just
just
stressed.
talked to you.
Huh? On Angels, yeah,
Yes.
and on John Davis.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been everywhere the past few days, and I didn't mean to like hit y'all with that heaviness last night on Angels before I left, but
It was getting heavy before you got there, so no worries at all.
you know what I'm talking about though. What I played.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Total.
I went out on a limb doing that, and I shouldn't have done it. But I'm tired of people and their games for
Yeah.
real.
It was a good talk, that's for sure. That's for sure.
It really was, and I'll wait for Skilo to get up here, guys. Thank you. I'm trying to see how many members we got in here. I want to go look at. Let me go look at these analytics real quick and see how many members we have at the moment.
Hi, Allie.
Hi.
Oh, Sarah Silva says, "Love you guys. I'd come up, but my 7-year-old is sitting on the side of me. Hey, we completely understand." Harsh is a member. Where's he at? Excuse me. Let me go check this out. I want to see what the members is at right now, because I'd like to make sure everybody gets a chance to do them, because you don't know how many people will cancel memberships because they're like, well, you don't do them. And I'm like, well, when I do them, you're not there.
Yeah.
I'm not, and I'll be honest, like I haven't done as many as what we should probably have done, but we do them. This is number 5, and it's when we talk about the live stuff for everybody, it's kind of hard to just come and like kind of rebound on members only that on everything we just, because I mean we're the same on those as we are here. maybe a little different. We might be a little bit more real over here as far as our opinions and stuff. But
If I might say, I don't know how many people in chat I can speak for. I'm sure there's few though. Um, the membership, I do it for two reasons. First of all, the emojis. I gotta have the emojis. They're cool. But the other reason is just to support you guys.
I appreciate that, and that's that's the only reason we ever did it in the first place. When we first started our channel, Music City Mom was like, "No, turn it on." We were like, "Well, we don't want to," and she's like, "Well, we want to because we want to support y'all." And I was like, "Well, thank you. That meant a lot. It really did." What's going on, Skilo?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, look who's in here. I just said Harsh, and he popped in here. Oh, Harsh, come up here. Take the link, bro. I got to talk to you about some stuff.
Take a link.
Say your piece, child.
How are you, Skilo?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I think my picture is just darkness, though, is it?
It's
It
black
is.
darkness.
Okay, well.
Cam, I was driving in my car last night while you were singing, and I was singing with you. It was super fun.
Oh, I know. I'm terrible. Don't. You probably had to drown me out because I'm awful. I try, but I don't know.
I had fun singing with you.
Thank you.
He's a good singer. You're a good singer, Cam.
You think so, for real?
For real.
Yes.
Yeah, I miss it. The very first song they made me sing at a chorus thing in middle school was Backstreet Boys. What's the song? You remember I told you? It's so bad. Tell me why. That one. What were you gonna say?
Did you do the dance?
A lot with you when I'm back next weekend.
Oh, Harsh, if you can take a link I got a big interview tomorrow and I need to ask you some questions. I feel like you got very good intel in this case. And I need to kind of get your input on some stuff if you're available. If you can't do it, dude, don't worry about it.
Hey, I have a question, Cam.
Yeah.
Are you looking at Dior Coons at all?
Dior Kuntz? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I followed that case like before I ever got in to YouTube true crime. I followed that case like hardcore.
Yeah, if you think about the story around the crucial time, it's very evocative of the Ben Hill story, right? There's a grandparent that goes to the camper to take a nap, but I don't know. I just was reading through it and I was like, oh, okay.
The grandfather, yes. So
Yeah.
he's supposed to be right there with him. Turns
But
out
yeah, but he said that he didn't know that he was supposed to be watching him. He thought that he was with the parents and they thought he was with the grandpa.
That because of that hit was a big missing 411 case. Like that's what grabbed my attention.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. And they did some interviews with the parents and like and the babysitter. So I'm excited about this interview with this babysitter because I don't know. I hope she doesn't do what she's done. I heard something about maybe that she had planned to do an interview with somebody before and canceled at the last minute. I'm like, don't do that. I'm like, just be real with me and just say, hey, didn't want to do it in the first place. But then last night, I reached out because there's some channels that are trying to do the old cutthroat.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm like, look, man, she can go wherever she wants. All I'm asking is let me do my interview and y'all do yours. It's not that big of a deal. Everybody's all in this whole contest thing, and I'm going to get over on that person. It's childish. It is so childish.
It is.
I'm so sick of that, man. It's like that's kind of what's pushed us away from true crime here lately.
I mean, I would hope that people can like sense that predatory vibe from that side of things, and like I think in my experience, a lot of people appreciate more like being given what your expectation is of them, and then like step back and let them contact. But it's hard when people are being so vicious.
Well, in the comments with her, like how I started talking to her out, she was like, "Well, there's some things that you didn't get right with my family, and through I don't know these people." I said, "Well, best way to do it," I said, "I'll be the first to apologize if I was wrong." And I said, "I didn't double check that research." I said, "That came from somebody who has been dead on everything else." And I said, "I should have, but I didn't." And I said, "So if we're wrong," I said, "just come on live and we'll fix it. Easy as that." And I was like, "I want you to tell your story." And I said, "I don't want to ever hurt your family or your life because I know y'all are real people going through a real thing." And she's like, "Well, I had to move out of there from harassment. I had to change jobs." And I was like, "I really hate to hear that." And I was like, "But if you actually, I mean, if you talk to the right creators and right people in YouTube, they'll tell y'all that we're pretty easy going, and what you see is what you get. I'm not gonna like try to just like pull the wool over your eyes and like sneak attack you or anything. I'm like, we just want the truth. And if you tell the truth, then you don't have nothing to worry about." So I told her, and she was like, "Well, I really appreciate that. I really do." And then, my message I got last night. This is kind of bothered me. It was So she said, "Sorry, I don't save numbers like a dum dum."
For those that are asking who's up here, myself, I'm Karen Canada. I just don't know how to put my.
Oh, you're good. You should have had a little. Yes, kilos ain't showing up either. Mine ain't either. It's weird. That's okay. Well, yeah, if people in the chat, that's Karen Canada, that's Skilo at the bottom, and my name is Robert, and I'll be your host.
That's Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron. My name is spray painted up there
Definitely
on Nick's
Cameron.
bed at the Wells. I'm actually Nick Sherfy. Total sarcasm, guys. So she says, "No, was that on the YouTube channel itself?" I said, "My community." So I told her, I said, "Hey, I made a community post talking about it. I sent you the link." Then she said, "Okay, I read it. Still haven't a clue as to whom this other person is, but I fit you into my first possible time slot." I say, "What do you mean, other person?" Sorry, guys. Let me deal with this real quick. I just saw this. What do you mean? Who is what other person? Okay, yeah. So this is like, yeah, it's nerve wracking, man. I wanted to come at this at a non biased level. I want her to tell her side of things. Um, so the issue I kind of had was, and this is members only thing, but she told us that some of the research we got from one of her Facebook posts about a footprint with my same name, about a footprint, a possible footprint, didn't that some of the info like that we got it from that Facebook. She was like, "I don't know those people," and I was like, "Look, that's your Facebook, right?"
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, did she like enumerate things in a list so that you could retract what was wrong, or that's going to happen, you think, during the interview?
Do what? What, babe? What'd you just say?
Thank you, Harsh. Thank you so much.
What do you do? Okay, thank you, Harsh.
Thank you, Harsh.
Holy shoot! I just saw. Holy shit!
Holy shnikes!
Yeah. Okay, so
We're good.
yeah, thanks, bro.
Oh, did the spider checks come in? Sweet.
Yeah, the report came in.
Just do not use anything in red, he says.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Harsh, appreciate it, brother. Listen, man. Yeah, I guess she said. I think she's asking who is John Davis True Crime, and I told him. I said, Ben, I want you to be a part of that, but this woman might not be comfortable with you up there too. And uh, I told her it might have a co-host because Allie had to work, but if she don't feel comfortable, I'm just it's got to be, it is what it is. I want the first time she comes on to be a experience that she doesn't feel pressured, she doesn't feel this way or that way. Um, where we are more Summer Wells case, and that's where our forte is. I feel like she's getting to come on a channel that's going to be probably one of the least biased on her. I don't know a lot about that case except for the similarities.
Right.
Now,
I think that's a good place to be,
yeah, and so this is what I was getting at the beginning. This is my opinions on Summer Wells' case. I think Don Sherfy Jr. and Don Sherfy Sr. and Christy Mock and John Mock, and I'll talk about these names now. We're on a members only. So Zach Gully is John Allen Biggins' cousin, who's an RSO. Guess who his aunt is? Zach Gully. That's Carly Trent's aunt. Okay.
What?
Yes. Okay. Guess who Carly Trent's aunt's related to? Sheriff Lawson.
That direct guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Lawson is Facebook friends with a lot of freaking criminals. And maybe that's because he's like, well, maybe because I'm Facebook friends, they'll tell me more. Maybe, I don't know too many sheriffs that are just like kicking it with the people they lock up all the time.
I mean, in a small town, because
I
then they
live
can.
in one. I live in a smaller one than that.
Okay, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's that crazy because then they can just keep their eye on them.
Look, but like in my small town, if my sheriff came up and was like, I'm gonna send you a Facebook
Friend request.
back when I was doing my stuff, I'd be like, I'm not gonna accept it ever.
Well, so then what does that say to you? Like knowing what you know, I know what I know about situations like that. I mean,
he's a dirty
yeah,
sheriff.
okay.
Yeah, dude is a straight con artist, and dude, I talked to people that were close to the investigation. I said, why? I said, the reason that nobody runs against Sheriff Lawson is because the goon squad will come after him. And she was like, exactly. And I said, you know what a goon squad is? She was like, yeah, they come and intimidate them till they leave. And I said, yeah, it happens all the time. People don't know Sheriff Lawson has lawsuits on him right now. He beat a dude to death almost. Have you seen them pictures?
No.
Where his officers beat that guy till his face is freaking.
Oh yeah,
it's scary, and I don't know. I wanted to get into a war story about myself. So, okay, so when I was 18, first time I ever like really went to jail as an adult. I was really drunk. Somebody stole my rent money, and I went up to their house, and they stole like $700 out of our house during a New Year's Eve party. All right, so and what they did when I went up and knocked on the door, they flipped me off through the window. So I kicked the door open, okay, and went in. And
this was before me.
This is before I met Allison. This is back way before I met Allison. They wouldn't give me my rent money, so commenced in picking up the Christmas tree and beating him with it. And it was bad. And so I get pulled over at the bottom of the hill, and I was very, very, very intoxicated. It was 18 to 20, somewhere in there. And so I kicked the window out of the cop car when they put me in there. They maced me. They charged me with assault or with breaking and entering in the nighttime dwelling with intent to maim, kill, or disfigure, which did not call for that. And I'll tell you why. Because my attorney that I had was like, they flipped him off and antagonized him to come in the house. And nighttime dwelling charge is more or less like if you break in while people are sleeping trying to hurt somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying what I did was right. We were all a bunch of punks. They were punks, and it was really stupid. But okay, so I spent 10 months in a juvenile detention, or not juvenile detention, in adult jail. 10 months, and they were sending me to psych evaluations, and I was trying to act crazy. Like I did everything I could to be the crazy guy because I thought I was going away for a long time the way they charged me. Um, yeah, you're not going to beat the state when the state does the test on you. You're going to be found competent for trial. They're just gonna. It doesn't work like that. They're like, yeah, you're fine. I'm like, but I see people everywhere. Can't sleep. I mean, I was I was trying to play that card, and there's a rhythm to my madness. That's why I'm telling y'all this. Okay, so I sat in there. Now, mind you, my mom let me sit in there 10 months. I had $100 bond.
What was
Oh
$1,000.
my God.
$100 with a bondsman,
Oh.
and nobody would get me out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and yeah, that bothered me really bad for a long. I was very angry for a long time over that. But so this girl put up her property over $100. Like her dad owned property, put up her house to get me out. Um, go to court. My lawyer's like, well, they did antagonize you. We're gonna get this dropped down to a simple assault, and then you just gotta that's it. Like it was pretty much like a fine. Okay, so the guy tried to sue me for Christmas lights, by the way, and the judge was like, hey, you can go to the dollar store, sir, and get the
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, I looked at dude in court, and I was like, and me and that guy were best friends in high school. I looked at him, I was like, for real, you petty dude, you. I probably used more choice words than that. But the sheriff after that, this is the thing, this is small town. The sheriffs after that, I could be in a car in the back seat doing nothing. And if that car got pulled over, they would pull me out. Just me, every time. And mess with me. What's this? I'm like, that's my asthma inhaler. Are you sure it's not drugs? And I'm like, okay, if albuterol. I said, go ahead and hit it about 19 times. See if it'll make your heart race. It's something stupid. It doesn't do anything. It helped me breathe. I got harassed like this till when did it stop? I met you when I was 25.
2012.
2012. When did
Early
it stop?
2012. What do you mean? Like,
When did it stop the harassment?
well, I mean, it stopped there for a while because we moved counties.
Yeah, but
Then it picked back up again because you were doing some unfavorable things.
it's just the dumbest stuff. That's how they do to people around
Once
here.
they get you in the system, then they absolutely will not leave you alone. And
if you don't know your rights,
finally did not stop like completely until 2019, 2020. No, but probably about 2020, 2021. When were you released from probation?
2020. 2020. So yeah, I got caught driving when I was 14 years old, and they suspended my license indefinitely. Do you know how long it took me to get a driver's license back?
Wow.
They suspended it before you even had it.
Yeah.
and I had to
Damn.
drive to go to work, and I kept getting pulled over, and they're like,
because they still want you to pay fines and they want you to do this.
"How do
and
I
that
do
and
that when I
whatever.
can't drive to
Can't
work?"
work. Yeah.
But I had a car, and I've bought 4 of them without having a license. And I would drive, and they would pull me over, and they were like, "Well, it's going to be more time off your license." I said, "Well, that suspension's up." I said, "My only question was, how do you take something from somebody that they've never had?"
Exactly my question.
That went on
I
for,
thought that one, the first one, that they suspended it till you were 18,
well, they did,
and
but
then you got the DUI,
then I got the
and
DUI,
then that made
but
it
I never had a
indefinitely.
license.
I know they
But
suspended.
you're in Virginia, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, well.
the Commonwealth,
The great Commonwealth. That's where I'm from.
You're from the communist state of Virginia too?
I'm from Chesterfield County, Midlothian.
Come on down to old Russell or Washington County, Virginia.
I lived in Blacksburg for a long time.
My cousin lives there and cuts hair. His name's Jacob Greenwald. Do you know him?
I don't think so. I'm
Dude's
kind of old.
That's okay. I'm kind of I kind of, what was I gonna say? A pimp. I wear suspenders. No, I'm just playing. No, listen, that, like, though, this is how it is for people. So when Don said, "I don't want to do a polygraph with Hawkins County," I completely saw where he was coming from. I was like, I wouldn't either, because they're gonna hem you up.
Totally, I saw that too.
I believe if they could get away with it, Hawkins County would have had them. That's my honest opinion. If they could, without anything, there would be evidence that popped out of nowhere. I promise you, I felt like that.
I agree.
There's a penny. Sorry.
Go ahead.
A penny for your thought here. With Don, he's in the Hawkins jail, right? So he's got the Lawson's guys watching him in what is it called? 24-hour solitary, whatever, right?
I don't even know if he's in seg or solitary. I heard that, but I said something about this either. So Lisa K. Ruitz acts like she knows everything, but no, she doesn't.
Hey, did you see that new channel kind of that just popped up where it's like a guy that maybe used to be a cop or something? I'm sorry, I don't know the channel name, but he called the
Johnny B.
He called Hawkins
Johnny
County
B.
Jail. There you go. That sounds right.
And the cop was like, "Why are you
wasting our time
about breakfast?"
Yeah, but but he said that he's in segregation.
So okay,
if that guy did,
yeah, the guard. So, but I mean, that's what you value it at. You know what I mean? He could have said anything, but probably it sounded true.
Right. I'm just thinking that with all the what's coming out, what you're putting together, Cam, bringing out about all the other jail guards, what you call them in the States, whatever, but
correctional
officers, COs, with all the COs that have allegedly been dirty.
No, they have.
Now, in Hawkins, there's Dawn sitting there, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to hand Dawn Kleenexes nor anything else here, but he's sitting there and he's being supervised by these correction officers that are from Ronnie Lawson down, right? And then we know that allegedly other correction officers have been in a whole bunch of trouble. That kind of goes to what you were saying about
how many people members in here right now. Put a 1 in this chat if you think. I want to see where y'all's head is right now. Put a 1 in this chat if you feel like if you met Don Wells personally, you would still, if you have a disdain for him, that it would still be that way. Put a 1 in that if you feel like, no, wait, I've got this, because number 2 is going to be where it's at. So put a 1 if you have a bad just for Don Wells, and you feel like you met him, do you feel like that would change it, or do you feel like you would have the same, put a 1? If you feel like it would be different and maybe that you would see things in a different light, put a 2.
2.
What I was going to say is people haven't met Don in person. They won't know how he is in person.
I'm
They
getting
can
ready
hear
to.
how
I'm getting ready to.
we tell them.
Yeah, I'm going to
That's what
show
I'm
him some
saying.
stuff too. I've got videos. I'm going to show him some stuff.
I think there's a possibility that I might change my mind. Might. Possibility.
2. 2. 2. Let me see. Let's see. 1. Miss Delta Lady, what? Just answer me in the chat. Why do you feel like you would still feel the same? Now, I want to ask why, and I'm not being rude. Don't take it that way at all. I'm not being rude. I'm just asking you why you feel that way. Kim Holmes says, why? Why am I asking? I'll tell you why I'm asking. Because I promise you, okay, I have met killers. I have met people that I've shared cells with killers that will kill people with and don't care. And I've met people that do really, really nasty things, and I've had to stay in the same vicinity as them, and had to get to know them because I had no other choice. And I'm telling you that Don Wells might be a lot of things, but today, and he might have been different back in the day, but Don Wells today is not the the professional liar that everybody thinks he is. Don Wells will tell you the truth, and this is the hard thing that I'm going to tell y'all. He will tell you the truth, even if it makes him look like straight crap. He will tell you the truth. But Don also has this mental cognitive ability to say things that no other human would ever say. It would be like, I don't know. I'm like, and I'm not making excuses this way, but I'm like, do you understand the way that just sounded when you said that? Like when he said, a 13-year-old had a body on her from, I'm like, bro,
Who says that? Right, exactly.
But the thing is, a lot of people around here say, well, it must be something in the water, man. That 12-year-old. They say that. Grown men, you'll hear it all the time. Something's in the water. That girl looks like a 20-year-old, but she's 13, something like that. But the way Don said it was like to a freaking another level. And I'm like, Don, do you realize that you said that like that? Do you mean that like that? This is one thing I had a problem with Don. Because I've met perverts that just talk about nasty doing, and not in jail, because if you're an RSO and you live in a cell block near me, I'm going to whip you with a towel every day and make your life miserable. That's what a rat tail is. You wet the tip of one.
So I have a brother. I totally know what that is.
Yeah, we did that to RSOs in jail when they would try to sneak them in our pods, and then the guards would go, baby raper. That's what they would do.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all might be mad. Some people might be angry at me, but I feel no shame for them or sorriness for them. They take a child's innocence. They take a young man's masculinity. And anybody that does that is evil, and they deserve to burn in hell the rest of their life. That's my opinion. I can that's God's place to say that, but at the same time, I have a hard time with saying that they can be forgiven. That's hard for me. But I've been through it, and it's different. My brother, last night, I went over and saw him, and I said something to him about it. I said, I've been talking about a lot of stuff. My brother's name's Logan. And I was like, Logan, I've been talking about a lot of stuff on my channel about that. And I was like, I said, "Did you ever think that it messed with me? Did you ever look at me differently like that?" I asked him straight up. I was like, "Did you ever think I was gay or something after that?" His exact words were to me, and this was in front of one of our friends. He was like, he said, "No." He said, "What I saw you as was a hero and a man," and I was holy that though. But that's not me. I'm like that. I was never that person. I took up for the one person that I felt responsible for, my brother. Like I did. It wasn't no
That's heroic.
my younger.
Cam, that's heroic.
But see, to me, that wasn't what it was about. It was just. It would be like even like if that's your duty as an older brother, or say because that's the way I was raised. Because I didn't have anybody like that for me. My mom put me out on the streets. I didn't have a mom. I didn't have a dad. When I did have my dad, he had me stealing people's pharmaceuticals out of their medicine cabinets because his dad's a pharmacist. Uh, that's at 13 and
Well,
14.
not because his dad's a pharmacist, because he had a drug
My
problem.
yeah, because my papa was a pharmacist, but my dad was whatever. But so that's like I was supposed to be my brother's protector. But when he told me that, this the one time he told me thank you one time, but he told me last night when he said, "No, I looked at you like a man and somebody like my hero." And you know what, though, but I don't want that. I don't want that. What I want is to make sure that no other child goes through it again. And I grew to the size that I am, but a lot of people have seen me in real life. I'm a big dude now. And I would love to come across somebody attempting to hurt a child because I would, like this is the thing, like I can't say things like this. I'm not supposed to, but I would make an example out of somebody like that. I don't care if it's my kid. I don't care if it's your kid. I don't care if it's somebody's kid. I don't know. That person's going to a barn somewhere where nobody can find him for a few days. And, because that's what a father does, not just for their kids, for any kid. So when Don said that, that's the thing that freaking bothered me about Don. Well, I can't say that I want him to go to jail. I'm like, no, Don, I can say that I want them to go to jail, but they wouldn't have to make it to jail because I would pull off every single one of their phalanges and their arms. And, it's, that's the kind of answer you want. Well, Don has ability too, that where I think he was told that he can't show emotion or cry. And I was told the same thing, but his is different.
Oh, he takes it to another
He
level.
takes it to another level. Like my dad would be like, "Don't cry, you pussy," like that. That's what my dad would say to me. But Don Wells is like, "Man, I can't show them that," and I'm like, "Yeah, you should show them that." In a lot of ways, I felt bad for Don.
Same.
Take it or leave it. Hate me or love me, I felt bad for him. I don't feel bad for Candace.
Same.
Don has an alibi, by the way. Best believe if Don wasn't at work when he said he was, people need to go ahead and just. He was there. He said he. Of course, Don talked like he was there. Would you want Candace talking for, Candace?
We also saw how that went when he was gone and Candace started talking.
They're like, well, he added the water. His story changed. Tell me really what Don's story changed beside what he was hearing from Jody Sue. And here, I really want to hear that. Like, people are more than welcome to come up on this panel. I want to know the lies. Is it opinions that you're saying they lied so much? Because I can name about 20 other people that have lied more than they have.
I found that when Don was talking, there was, if you really listened, there was truth in there, but you had to listen around the word salad because he would just blah, 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 truth, blah, 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 truth, and it would be so hard to believe that.
As far as Don?
Yeah, with Don.
Like which part? Give me an example.
An example would be when he was, this is a weak one, but when he's standing outside talking to a news reporter, and he said that Candace had the wrong friends. Okay,
He meant that.
that's true. That's true. You know, like we gotta give him that. You know, even though there was a lot of other things Don said, but he
You know
said,
where? Well, I don't mean to cut you off, but I think I know what you're saying. All the word salad. It's because Don was never there. Don's an absent father.
"Gotcha."
That's why Don didn't have anything to ever really control. She likes to twirl. She don't. She's not a big eater. He said, Don, what's her favorite food? She's not a big eater. I was like, did you really just tell me she's not a big eater?
Probably French fries.
Yeah, she wants to be an angel. I'm like, Don, it's the worst. That's the things like that Don says, like, is he being real or is he that burnt out? I don't know. People are like, oh, they're calculated, they're so smart, and they're criminal masterminds. Okay, you can, I'll give you that. I can promise you that if when Don gets out, if I get on good terms with him, I will let him meet every single one of y'all personally, and then you tell me he's a criminal mastermind. Or Candace. Now, Candace might be able to keep her mouth shut and manipulate more, but Don is Don's about his dope. And I think if anything happened with Don, Don has done something and screwed somebody over, and then that might have happened.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question. Do you remember who it was that was like, yeah, there was always random Mexicans at 110?
Say again now.
Somebody said in an interview, like talking about the house, talking about 110, they said that there was always like I swear they said like random Mexicans.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
said
yeah.
that? Where'd that come from? JLR?
One of the neighbors allegedly told either JLR or was it, what's his name?
Justin?
Artist guy.
Oh,
Brandon.
Scotty Skulls.
Yeah, Scotty Skulls. It was either Scotty Skulls or JLR was allegedly told that by one of the neighbors.
Okay.
How much do y'all think? So you really? I want to hear this. How many people in here put a 1 if you think Don Wells did methamphetamine? Be real. Like, be real. Tell me your honest opinion.
When?
Well, I mean, like ever. I mean,
no, not ever. But like, if that was what he's on, like it's
like
his.
if that was his drug of choice.
nah.
You don't believe it?
I think.
I don't believe it either. But
Yeah, no, because
okay.
to me,
Are people saying 1 thinking he was?
delete mine, delete it.
Are y'all saying 1 is yes or 2?
Bro, it might have been Dolly that they told that to, the neighbor. It might have been Dolly. It was one of them.
It might have been Dolly, but I'll tell you this.
Anyway, continue.
I want you to go ahead and fill this part in. Do I have the ability to get people to tell me things?
Oh, absolutely.
No, like explain it.
Well, so where Cam has been there and done that with a lot of things, illegal activities and things like that, he is able to connect with people on a very personal level about things like that. And people just they feel more comfortable to be able to talk about things, I believe, because
this might not
they know that he's done the same stuff before.
This might not be right, but I can get in, like, I can get people that have had to tell me things that they wouldn't tell people, because I know how, like, I'll be talking to you, I'll show you something, like, for example, right now, I'll be like, Skilo, what's up? You used to smoke green before? Do you like green?
Hell yeah.
You like to smoke weed? What's your favorite, man? What's the best bud you've ever got?
I mean, I'm a classic sour diesel.
Hell yeah, but have you ever done like have you ever done anything stronger?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Okay, but
Oh, I remember this one
But
time.
let me tell you, like I was an intravenous drug user, and I mean I banged to the ceiling tops. You know, I mean I get so high and smoke a blunt. Say that you said yes to that though, and you're like, yeah. I keep on going like that. I talk to you, and I'll be like, oh look, man,
And start
Trigger that war story.
trigger that war story. But then I'll be like, look, man, by the grace of God, we all get saved. But man, I deal with it every day. I struggle every day. I'm like, you can be real with me. I'm like, Don, just be real with me if that's what you're dealing with. I mean, I go to these meetings, I'll go with you, stuff. But I can I go to it. It's hard for me to like really play it off, but I can get in there with people. And he told me, he's like, man, I'm a crackhead. I'm an old crackhead. That's what I do. Come to find out, I found that out before I even knew they failed the drug test for it. And Don, I tested him a few times too, by the way. And I can't tell you how, but I did. I tested him. I wanted to see where he was at. Uh, Don held his guns about some things, but Don said, I said, do you shoot in your legs, bro? I said, because that's where mine were. And I showed him my tracks because I got scars all over my body. And that's where it's actually my testimony, but I can also use it to talk to people. I said, you got tracks in your legs, man? I said, are those varicose veins? He showed me his legs. Those aren't track marks. Here, and guys, this is what I'm going to show you. This is how real I am with my people. You want to see what real track marks on legs look like?
Well, this is not even track marks. This is like track marks.
Now go look on Wells.
Your suspenders still aren't on your pants.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stand by.
I mean, I had to climb on my couch the other night, so I've been there. Yeah.
You see them?
I have varicose veins, and that's not what it looks like.
Look at this.
Like literally, it ate holes in his legs.
All right, and look at this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, but like it makes sense that he would go to Knoxville to get what he needed to get because he was a smoker, right? So he would have to not have.
He's not an intravenous drug user, and that's what's bothering me.
No, why? But that makes sense to me because he wouldn't be able to use whatever had been stepped on so much by the time it got up there to Ben Hill. So he went down to get it so he could process it the way that he wanted to.
I said, pull your pants up, Cam. I'm wearing a belt and suspenders.
But it's not, your pants are still.
Was my butt crack hanging out?
It's just your shorts, I think.
I'm wearing suspenders and a tactical belt.
No butt.
No butt, guys.
But not even that. Like, okay, so in the beginning, before we ever had our channel, that was one of the things being thrown around, not only the IV drug use, but the methamphetamine use. That was being thrown around really heavily in the beginning.
Jacqueline J., that's not true. Meth is not his drug of choice. It's cocaine. I will guarantee
that's
you.
That's what I was going to talk about.
Well, I was just going to tell her, I will give you every single thing that I own. I will put my sobriety and everything that I got on it that I promised you. That's all I can give you that's my word. No, it's not methamphetamine. Dudley is methamphetamine.
Yes. So, but that's what I was going to say. In the beginning, that was being thrown around, and we were sitting here watching all these lives on YouTube and videos and stuff talking about how, they're meth users, him and Candace both. They are not classic, like, they don't fit that profile at all. And I mean, when I'm saying profile, I mean not only like their actions, but their body types, all of that, their mind frame, none of that fits with a classic methamphetamine user.
How
Yeah,
did it
they're
get
so-
twisted?
Say this, I don't know, but
How did it get twisted that Don was using meth? Because it's Dudley.
right. Well, I think because he talked about that in that phone call.
I
that
spoke
it-
to Dudley's coworker who said
yes,
that he is on methamphetamine, not Don Wells.
Now, but Dudley said, remember, he was like, no, I didn't put that stuff on the wall. He put it on the wall. He was
Right.
the one that was on meth. So
Yeah.
that's how,
another
yeah.
creator early on.
Well, because
that said-
that's how that works when you go to work for a boss and you're so much better than them,
Yeah.
you get fired, you
Yeah.
know? That's how that
But
works.
anyway,
Good point.
reason that I feel comfortable saying that with them and saying no, they are not typical what you would expect from that is because we have. Whoa, you about took my foot out with that. We have, I mean, you know, Cam has had his demons in the past. We have both been around that kind of stuff a lot. A lot. I can call out pretty much. I could see somebody on the street and
She's
look
never
at them
done these drugs, but if I do them, she knows it in a second.
in a second. I know. And I can tell with other people. Like if I have patients at work, I can automatically tell before I look at their drug screen. I can automatically tell if I see somebody on the street. And it's just because
I have to fix Jacqueline J. I was not being rude to you, Jacqueline. I was just saying, like I've had to fight people tooth and nail over this. A man, look, any drug dealer that will say, call somebody else a drug dealer on a worse, they're not doing that drug because they feel better about themselves because at least I'm not a meth head. That's why Don points the fingers, everybody else being a meth head. That's not like people say, no, they do that because they pointed out, because they're pointing it at somebody else for what they do. No, I can assure you. Look, I got to the point too at one point in time. Y'all are crazy. Y'all would not even know I'm the same guy. I would walk into the store and people are like, "Are you on drugs?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm on every single one of them." I told everybody.
So
Ever.
Kay Davis said Allie has probably seen a lot of this with her background as well. Yes, I've seen it with my nursing. I've seen more of this in my personal life. And I, like he said, I have never done it, never touched it in my life. But I've seen and dealt with it more in my personal life than I ever have in my nursing
I
career.
used to sell it, so I know, like,
literally everybody that
bags
he was
like this.
friends with, everybody that came around, a lot of the people who I became friends with through him doing that were addicts.
And thank God, by the blessings of God, that I am not in that lifestyle and I don't have to live like that no more. It's not for anybody. I tell you, when you get so methed out that, look, people, like if Dudley, and I know what he was talking about with that mud thing, he was seeing stuff. I've seen women, they think worms are coming out of their head. A lot of women
I have
are.
a story about that.
I'm very fortunate that I don't pick, but I used to put guns in my mouth a lot. That was my thing. Very scary. And I would, that's the things that he talks about. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit further. Y'all can take my word for it or not. The reason Dudley didn't come out for so long on an interview is because he had to get sobered up.
I believe that. I
Yeah.
do believe that.
Dudley cried to Tucker Drywall, to the private investigators, that he got too close to that family. What's cried? What does that mean? But he has an alibi. This is the thing people don't get. Yeah, your dad can say you're there, your wife can say you're there. What are they going to argue against it? But when they find out you weren't, it's over. But really, how can they argue if you can pass a polygraph? Dudley is look at the man. He has half the world convinced that he's a truthful guy. Yeah. He sat and lied through every bit of that interview. Mm-hmm. I would love to meet him one-on-one. I guarantee you I would show you what a liar he is. He is one of those people, and I'm not trying to be like this. I'm getting too big for my britches, but I can, dude, I can call a liar out when I used to be the worst. And, so I appreciate y'all for trusting me because I really did. I was a piece of shit back in the day. And for y'all to care about what I have to say and follow us, it means a lot. I mean, I was a piece of trash. I didn't deserve to live for a long time. I was a very bad person.
Maybe some of your actions were Cam, maybe, but you
No.
inside, this was you the whole time. You somewhere inside, this was you.
I was
Sorry.
just the nicest drug dealer on earth. I didn't charge nobody for nothing.
Literally,
Dude,
he's
you
not
suck
lying.
at this.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, he sucked at it. It was bad.
Pam,
Oh,
did
don't
you
worry
get my
about it.
email?
Hmm.
Did you get my email about whiteboard?
Yeah, I found some links too. Did you find an app?
No, I sent you my. I did my whiteboard with your information, and I sent you a video
Oh,
link.
oh,
Yeah.
oh. I will check it.
I mean, I don't think you should put it on the screen because it's got everybody. It's got like names, and I don't think. You know
Look,
what I
if
mean?
if
I
anybody
don't
can
really
get
want
a
to do
hold
that.
of that, look, do me a favor. If any creator, it's not about that. Any creator, get a hold of Dudley. Tell him to do an interview with me, and I promise you, I will show you right for what he is and who he is. For anybody that believes he's truthful, I will ask him these same exact questions. And
Offer him a steak dinner.
I don't have to offer him nothing. I'm gonna be like, if you're a man, homeboy, and you about it like you say you are, Mister Dudley Do Right, then come on up here and let's talk about it. I'll buy you a hamburger. I'll buy you a double cheeseburger from McDonald's, and then if you, I'm just saying, like I know he's lying without a shadow of doubt. Now with Don Wells, can I say the same? No, I can't.
Okay, so what's your opinion on why he thrust Jose back in to the story at that crucial time? Like,
Good question.
Say that again.
what do you think Dudley's purpose was, or to what end? Like, who instructed him or suggested that he add Jose back into the story at the crucial time?
That whole thing was so sickening. He used so many stories and added them together.
Yeah.
And at the end
Yeah.
of the interview, he told them, "Oh, y'all haven't heard about this? I'm sure y'all would have heard about it. Put it out as fact." Said that he was staying when that Jose got out of jail, and Jose was mad because Don did his stash. I'm like, dude, where? If you were working with this man for 2 months and all this, you should have heard this. So if I work with somebody even that long, because he said it wasn't 2 weeks, he said it was 2 months. If I work for somebody for 2 months, I'm gonna know everything about them because I got to work with them and ride with them and everything. We're gonna talk, you know. So but I guess I don't know. I guess we're not all like Dudley. We're like I couldn't be around Don Wells.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Don. Look, I talked to 3 different employees for Tucker Drywall. Call them yourself. They will all tell you that Dudley is a reckless, dangerous drug addict liar.
Exact
That's
words.
exact words they say. But how come that he can get on YouTube and he's get taken? I mean, he can spoon feed it to people. Bullhorn Betty flipped out on me for questioning him. I said he's a liar. I said he lies. And she said, about what? I said every other word that comes out of his mouth was a lie. And people, look, hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Y'all want me to show you some lies? I'll show you some
Yeah,
right
because
now.
it's been so long. Did they try to? Well, I'm sure it was edited because
He's another one who
Olivia.
said he's cleared. He ain't cleared.
So did they try to like bounce him back at all when he was saying things by saying, uh, "Is that your opinion?" or "Did you see that happen?" or they just let him go? I don't remember.
So they went to his dad's house in Churchill. By the way, in Churchill is the Dudleys. So there's a Lawson that is related to Sheriff Lawson, who is friends with the Dudleys as well. Listen, do y'all know when Dudley tells his story, he speaks of the 15th?
Yes,
It's not the 14th, it's the 15th.
noticed that.
Homeboy, you were fired. What are you talking about? You shouldn't have been up there seeing nothing. You know, but that just went under the wayside.
Let me say this real fast. Jacqueline J, thank you so much. We are actually not in the same county that the floods and things happen. That area, and in Virginia at least, is very prone to flooding. They actually have like tried to build a wall and stuff to like stop the flooding, but it hasn't helped. But anyway, thank you so much. We are 100% okay. Okay, continue.
I am. I'm pulling this up. Tell me if it kicks me out. Can y'all hear me?
I can.
Okay, I'm pulling up the interview right here.
Again. Okay. They're not. It was just very uncomfortable. This woman just was able. How was the condition of the home? I never got outside of our living room. They came to your house. Well, because for one, it's their job. They have to do that. Mm-hmm. But obviously, Don Wells said that I was the main suspect. I mean, I had to state police at my dad's house at 1:30 in the morning in Churchill.
Can y'all still see me, hear me?
The next day, he fired me on Monday. And Tuesday morning at 1:30, I got a missed call from my dad. He's called multiple times. Something's wrong. So I called at 7. Are you in some kind of trouble?
Okay.
They didn't even tell them what they would have for. They just was looking for me. Don Wells knew where I lived. Weber City, Virginia, and Churchill, Tennessee, two totally different places.
How does it make you feel that he's, we know that he's put your name through the mud. He's called you drug addict, all these things. How does that make you feel?
I mean, when I first heard it, it made me upset and angry because, for one, I never done anything with him, but smoke weed.
Right.
Watch this right here. I'm gonna point this out to y'all. Watch this. Watch this.
Is that a crime in Tennessee?
I mean, when I first heard it, it made me upset and angry because, for one, I never done anything with him, but smoke weed.
Look at the look around. Smile. Wait.
Which I don't think is a crime. Is that a crime in Tennessee?
Eyebrows.
Yep.
Okay. It's legal in Virginia. That's where we're living.
Okay.
Nah, Dudley, it might be legal in Virginia, but you're smoking on a job site in Tennessee, bro. Okay? So that's that part of it. So this is where these are the little small lies that you will see. If somebody will lie about very tiny things like this, they will lie about very big ones, and the big ones are coming right here. And I will prove them to you when he says them, and I will be able to prove them to you with receipts. Hold on a second.
About it, yeah.
I mean, because he said basically that you're a meth addict.
You see, the problem is Don
Didn't even flinch.
Candace Wells.
Yeah, right over it.
What happened to Summer Wells?
She said meth head. He didn't even flinch.
I was in the way. I've seen it. I've never seen it on this.
Yeah, he had a line ready to deliver.
Like, something really bad happened.
So when you say that date, what date would that be? So she went missing on that 15th. You say the Monday.
That's the 14th. The 14th day I got fired that evening. That's the day he said, well, he was talking about having everybody at the job and stuff. Tuesday, the day Summer come missing, I believe is what I heard. Richard Tucker and all them. But that was Monday, not Tuesday. So to me, I'm like, why is he lying about the date?
Whoa. Kay Davis, what do you mean he messed in your backyard in your trash?
No, she said messed in my backyard a few weeks ago and puts out garbage. I think that was like, and he puts out garbage, but still.
What was he doing messing in your backyard?
That's weird.
I think she means like figuratively, geographically, perhaps.
No, I don't.
What?
I don't. Maybe about puts out garbage, but not messing in my backyard. Yeah, hold on a second. Y'all know I went in Bullhorn Betty's backstage before she started her live earlier. And I said, hey,
what happened?
I said, I'd like to tell you I'm sorry just to squash this stuff. She said, you invited me to your panel and then you lied about my footprint. You lied about the footprints or something.
You knew I was I was traveling.
You knew I was traveling. I said, that never happened. She didn't even care that I was back there. And I said, first and foremost, that when I said I reached out to JLR, I said to tell him about the place that was searched. I said I wasn't trying to be like I knew something more than him. She smugged her nose up at me and just didn't say anything. I was like, okay.
Read what she said.
We had a 4-year-old go missing and put a video out about it, and people were getting threatened around here. Not literally, sorry. Okay.
What?
Be careful about that guy. And y'all say, JLR put out that video that the Wells house would need walls and all that.
Not true.
That's a freaking downright lie. There was walls put in there, brand new floors, bathroom, everything.
I know this because I painted some of those walls.
I'm sick of that misinformation. Look, people were like kissing his butt. He's turned over a new leaf. He might put some work in, but he puts work in on things that he knows nothing about. If he would have done his research, there's pictures of the inside of that Wells house redone. I pulled the bar out and threw it out. There was people that worked day and night to do and put their own money into it. That offended me because, the Wells might not have done it, but we did it for their children.
Yeah, and there was a lot of other amazing people who did it themselves, and a lot of it came out of their own pocket.
It got accused of stealing a stupid little old hammer or something, and they were like, look, I'm out of here. I'm done. And, that's
total self-sabotage.
That is. Did y'all ever see the inside of the Wells house when it was done?
It looked so good.
I only saw like the halfway point, I believe.
It looked like a different home.
That woman was so proud of her bathroom. I've never seen her like proud of anything, but she was so proud of that bathroom, wasn't she?
She was.
We went up there one day and she said, go look at my bathroom. Go look at my bathroom. And I went in there.
She also tried to get me to build a garage for Don Wells. And I said, I'm not building Don Wells a garage.
God. He's got 5 sheds. Shit.
Yeah. She's like, we need somebody to take him out all day to eat. And I said, well, yeah, we'll just do it. We'll take him to Carowinds.
But anyway, she was very proud of her bathroom. And it was, they had done it up in like lighthouses, wasn't it?
Boats and lighthouses.
Yeah, boats and lighthouses, and she was very proud of that. But no, that house was definitely being worked on and had a lot of work done to it.
And all the people that took up for Brandon that took JLR on that light property, we did search that. And if y'all listen to him, he talked about, I had to be very careful because I was like public enemy number 1 for saying anything bad about him. But he is a thief from the area. He is a light. And he breaks in and burglarizes houses. That's how he knows those ways back there. He described everything that we saw and the people that were back there except for us being back there searching. Why?
Yeah. Talked about guys on the motorcycles, being his cousin and his friend or something.
And if you guys trust and know the way we dig on people, I found all about that boy. And he ain't what he says he is. So, and it's accurate, I promise you that. He lives, like Frank Light lives in the trailer right there. I wonder why he didn't take him. Did y'all notice too when he said, isn't there a pond, JLR? Isn't there a pond up here? He deflects and takes him to another one.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got the church right beside where his...
We found some things that were very incriminating. law enforcement didn't go get it for 3 days. Things that could have had semen stains on it. Law enforcement didn't go pick it up for 3 days.
And the motorcycle people that he's talking about, we ran into, they actually freaking blocked us in, and it was like a horror movie, if y'all have heard us talk about that.
But the police said that they rode all over it.
Well, the PI specifically told them, there's something down here. We've called the police to come and get it. Please do not mess with it. Do not even get around it. Don't touch it. Nothing. And when the police finally showed up, there was tire tracks for motorcycles all over it, or dirt bikes all over it.
I don't want to talk ill about anybody, but this is the only time I get a chance to unload about stuff. I tried to reach out to these other creators, even JLR, even after all that happened with us, and tell him, hey, we searched there too, but I'm so glad y'all are searching it again. I got attacked immediately by Bullhorn Betty saying that we just wanted all the glory. And then, you know, that's why I don't want anything to do with true crime community anymore. I'm good on my own. You know, I'll do our thing. We'll set our path and we'll do our research. And if it can, you know, I like to collaborate with people, but these clicks and these little stupid games that people are playing, it's stupid. We are adults. We are trying to find missing children. So they can all go click up and go smoke in the boys' room or whatever they do. You know, I'm not going to be there. I'm so tired of that. We have to get to a point that these children matter more than a popularity and who says this and who says that. You know, yeah, I'm all about having fun, and I found every way around getting into Jody Sue's messages. I'll be the first one to have fun with it. She's like, oh, he won't get a message through. I found every way, and she did that one live. She said he found every way to send a message.
Remember when you sent this PayPal and you wrote the thing? You're like, I hope you decided to tell the truth. Well, I got super confused because I was like reading that they told me to look at it. Like I was on maybe Adrian's panel, and then I accidentally like thought they were trying to show me Jody Sue's response, and I thought they were telling me that you wrote that, and I was like, what? No, he did not.
Calamity like, Jade, what did she say? Sorry, hold on.
No, you're fine.
I want to hear what you said, Skilla. What did
well,
she?
I just misunderstood what they were showing me, because the first page was what you had written, but the second one was what Jody Sue had written in response to you, and I thought they were trying to tell me that you wrote that, and I was so upset. I was like, Pam would never write that.
He sent a $5 super chat back to me.
PayPal back.
Oh, PayPal, yeah. Calamity Jane, she said, did she put up walls or color signs, drink, and pay for fake interviews? That's just a fact. Who?
Oh, Bullhorn Betty.
Oh yeah, that's true. She spoke to a neighbor that where I found the campsite where I walked over the bar. She spoke to him and said that he said to her privately that a child could never go get kidnapped on that road. I said that's not what he said, and I went over there and left a message. I said that man would never say that.
No, because we spoke to him and his wife extensively, and they said nothing but the opposite.
That's why she hates me so bad, because I bust her out on stuff.
Mm-hmm. Why would you ever lie about something that, like, that's like the polar opposite?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If she would have paid attention, she might have found out that man runs barefoot and can traverse land like a man in boots, but barefoot. And that's kind of suspect too, but she probably didn't look into that. Or let's see, what else was it? There's, but they do great work. That's what she said. We do great work. I need what is the new iComputer? I need a new iMac and an iPhone 13. We're going to be making trips. You can PayPal me right here. I don't know. It
I love
bothers me.
your impersonations. Just
Yeah. She said that
need
one
to
time
play
she
that
flipped
video,
out. Oh, well, the one I did was.
Yeah, with Dolly.
Yeah, well, I've got one of Junior Lovebottom setting her off.
Oh yeah.
Y'all know my troll account is Junior Lovebottom. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there.
I've literally never seen that.
You've not seen
Oh my
Junior Lovebottom?
Never.
Somebody in the chat tell me you've seen Junior Lovebottom rolling around.
I wish I've had. I haven't.
Okay, so Junior Lovebottom, I said something to Bullhorn Betty one time. I was like, but Cracking Cases just put this out a minute ago. I said, CC. She said, Cracking Cases just put it out a minute ago. Gosh, Junior. I said, I really just got yelled at about the same thing I just said to her.
It's so wild to watch her yell at people. It's hilarious.
She hits another octave. She gets angry.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It hurts my ears. She's like, but the thing is, like, her microphone is across the fucking room, which I'll never understand why people do that. Put it right in front of your face. And then she puts it across the room and then yells at it. Oh my God.
Who had her on one time? Mick Bros said Cam, you and Allie had her on one time way back in the beginning. Can't remember who was with her. Who? We'll finish watching this right here in a second. I'm just trying to keep up with y'all. I love these members only. I don't want to.
Me too.
It's so much easier to talk to everybody. Jody Sue Brown? No, she never came on my channel. Tried to get her to.
So the story behind that goes, we had been in contact with her and she was supposed to come on, and literally the day that all that, like, we'd been conversing back and forth with her and we were trying to set up a time and everything, that's when all the marathon stuff started, and she ended up over on True Crime Commentary with all them.
Have y'all seen Don Schlong?
No.
You haven't seen him rolling around? So Junior Lovebottom has Sherfy Jr.'s picture.
God.
Oh my God.
And I see Candy's written it out in chat, and it looks even funnier when it's written out.
Don Schlong is senior.
No.
No, I'm on everything.
Dude, I have set people off with them.
Well, because what he does is he goes in and he starts like agreeing with everything that they're saying and like pumping them up, and then all of a sudden he'll switch on them real fast. And so then that's what sets her off the most, because she literally, Bullhorn Betty, she will put every one of Junior's or Don Schlong's comments.
I love that, Junior.
Yes.
I love it. And then I'll be like, well, Betty, but that's not true. You're lying right now. And she'll be like, these spasms, a liar. Oh, it's funny. Let me continue this. I'm sorry. I'll get off my rant.
He was supposed to go work Sunday. He didn't show up. I work Saturday. And Monday I go in and he's sitting on the tub, like head down and just distraught. And I'm like, this ain't good.
So when you say a tub, where's this at? Like a job site?
At the job site,
What job site was that?
That was the one you recorded me doing the drywall Saturday.
Okay, first of all, why is she recording him doing the drywall and you don't know where it's at on Saturday? Dude, these people Tucker Drywall don't come in and just look. I'm sure that if Don Wells fires somebody, that Tucker and them are going to be like, hey, now, does he really need to be fired? You know what I'm saying? It's not going to. I don't know.
Like he would have to say, like, I cut him. It's going to take me a little bit longer to finish. Like he would have to answer for that in some way.
This dude has grown up in this whole area. He has worked all around it. His dad owns an auto part store. Listen to how many times he gets the areas wrong. Listen to where he says that where he says the Washington County Detention Center is. Listen to this.
What was that job? That's the job he said, I couldn't tell what you had done that day. I put 5 buckets of mud on. She recorded me. And he got mad because I went over.
Well, let's see it.
he thought I was a threat to him, and he was going to lose his job because all he knows how to do is finish problems.
What was the address that you got, the last job that he was working on before summer was?
I can tell you exactly where it was. The address I couldn't look
Okay,
at lot numbers.
Location.
It was what exit was that? Man, I get confused in the towns, but I know it wasn't Bluff City. It was close. Jonesboro.
Oh, yeah.
It was Jonesboro. Yeah, that's what it was, Jonesboro.
So you got fired the day before Summer got reported missing?
Yeah, I got fired the day before the day. He looked all crazy and shit.
Who
He was
fired?
going to Jamie. He went and seen Jamie down the street from the job site. Okay, he went and Jamie was the guy that he said he went and talked to, when Richard Tucker and all of them was there. But he didn't say I was there.
Who's Jamie?
He's saying that was on Tuesday. That's what I heard, but that was on Monday. That's the day I got fired. They were all there.
Did Don fire you or Richard Tucker fire you?
Don fired me.
What, like, why? Because he's like your at the time supervisor?
Well, we were partners. 50-50.
Oh.
Okay? That's what we were.
Don works.
Jesse put me with him.
It's out 70-30.
When Don gets out, I'm going to do a phone call. You know how Don starts people out? Because he tried to get me to work for him. 70-30.
He says, then if you do good, after a while, then we'll go up and we'll do 50-50.
Don had worked with him before. This is the second part interview. First one, they know each other from years back. That's another thing to always keep in mind.
I was working too many hours on the job. He wanted me to go sub because I make more money working with Don. He needed some help. Don was doing like maybe one house a month. Okay? And he put me with him, so therefore we jumped up to almost 2 houses a month. He was doing a whole house, and then
Did you see him and Candace interact, or maybe even
she would come to the house. She would come to the job site.
What did they edit out right there?
How did they interact with her?
Who's her?
The parents, like Don and Candace, how did they interact
They
with
were always fighting at the time.
They fought a lot?
Yeah, they fought a lot.
Did you ever see them abuse them?
I seen them not summer, no. But I mean, it depends on what you consider abuse. You're telling Summer to go beat up Dudley and walk on the walkboard that's sitting on the stairs, 10 feet off the ground. She's 5 years old. The walkboard's the same walkboard they had in the picture of her coming from her house down to the ground. That was her steps. So,
did y'all ever see that being 10 feet off the ground? The steps?
No.
Not only that, but like, okay, since when is now I know how Candace is. She would probably jokingly say, "Oh, go beat up Dudley."
No, she wouldn't, because she said she didn't like the way you looked at her.
True that, but I'm just saying, like, you know how she would say things like that. I could see her saying, "Oh," but that's not abuse. Telling your child to jokingly go beat up somebody.
He says that he watched Don abuse the oldest son by giving him a wedgie. It's literally what he said. But people took this hook, line, and sinker. Yes, his wife. Look, we're gonna do some more deep dives on his wife. Actually, I want to hold on a second. Y'all want to do something cool right now?
Hell yeah, do it.
I'm gonna call him.
If somebody else wants to come up here, I can get down too.
Get off my panel. No, I'm just
I'm not
joking.
listening to you.
Hey, listen.
Same. I thought Cam was about to rage quit, so I was running around trying to find this phone. Like, whoa, hold on, Cam.
Did you really think I was rage quitting like I'm going to do like right now, and I'm going to kick myself out of my own live thinking I had the mic drop?
Yeah, you were like real quiet. You were like, all right, see you later.
I could pull a Tiffany
like,
Marie and tried to kick her out and kick myself out.
I saw Cam running a couple lives last night. The creators themselves, the channel holders, would drop off somehow, some way, and Cam would be left up there dealing with it. Okay.
Yeah. I did all right though. I closed them out. Which one's his most current one? Here, we're gonna call this one. Actually, hold on, guys. I'm gonna do it. Been verified. I'll get his real number and I'll call him.
This will be fun.
This will be fun, and you don't. Yeah, see what other creators do this for you.
All right, let's get a bullet point list going. What are you about to ask him?
I'm gonna say, is it really true that you are a lying asshole?
No, you need to
I'm just joking.
get them words right because you might only get one shot.
I'll say, Dudley, I just really wanted to tell you that you are a very handsome gentleman and truth-telling gentleman, and I just want to go out on a drywall crew with you one day and see just how masterful you are. That was sarcasm.
You can talk to him about haircuts.
Haircuts? I'll be like, let me give you a fade. I do pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, did y'all see I blended that? I fixed that.
I saw that.
Yeah. No laughs from the peanut gallery.
Oh, sorry.
Just
my phone goes off too. Sorry, I shut my
Please
phone.
don't ever take me seriously. Please.
Yeah, me too.
Nobody takes me seriously, so it's good.
Like y'all feel like y'all know me for something, like y'all could hang out with me.
Arietti.
Good.
Arietti, it was after summer. I want to say that it was in December. Cam, do you remember what the date was when the next boss that Dudley had a physical confrontation with him?
Allison.
Is that the knuckle?
What now?
Yeah. When
what now?
The physical altercation that Dudley had with his next boss.
Hello.
Girl, who you telling hello? I hear you. Who?
Yeah. You are muted or something.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Remember when Dudley had a physical altercation with his next boss because he said that the guy hadn't paid him enough?
Yeah, and he hit him with the brass knuckles.
Yeah, when was that? Like December?
Yeah, and Benny knows more about that than I do.
Yeah,
found it here. I got him right here. We're gonna call.
Oh God.
I'll be on me because you know me. I'll just like
give me some good. Y'all put.
I know that I'm like, you got to better make a list. This gives me anxiety. I have to have an outline.
Put questions in the chat for me, guys.
Okay. All right. Oh, I would like to know about his car. Does he still have that car?
The yellow Xterra.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but will be a good one. We'll ask.
Ask him what he's driving now and what kind of motor it is, and just kind of fly into vehicle talk. Maybe he'll divulge something.
Yeah, and then you'd be like, "And what'd you do with that yellow Xterra?"
Yeah. Let me plug my charger. Oh, okay. So the most current one, it says. Okay, here it is.
Yeah, I think you could ask him about JSB, and instead of framing it like, do you know her, be like, how long have you known Jody Sue?
True.
Or something to like,
yes.
You know.
And her family, like.
Exactly. I was about to say the same thing.
Mm-hmm. And if you ask family, it's kind of open-ended, so it kind of, maybe expands beyond.
Yeah, and he's wait, who's he related to, Cam? The Bernards, but the Louisiana Bernards?
Yeah, but it might be this. Actually, it might be the same one.
Yeah.
4421216.
While he's doing that,
all right, guys, here it goes. It's just gonna ring and ring and ring. Hold on, I got another one.
Get this bracelet. I've been looking for it for years and I finally get it.
Okay, so just remember this last part, $13.98 for me.
Got it.
Wow.
What do they call him? What is his wife call him?
Can't remember.
It's not Dudley. It's Ray.
Well, that's quite the leap.
Yeah. Okay, I got one more here that I'm gonna try, and that's it.
Your name's Dudley. Well, I think I'll call you Ray.
Hey, who said what? Welcome to Crank Yankers.
Who said what has to leave? She's not allowed in here. Just joking.
I was like,
She
they have a ranch.
She knows who she is. I'm just playing.
I'm thinking that too. I'm thinking, but yet he lets me in.
What is that? I didn't give you all the last part. Okay, I got it.
$13.98.
Oh, don't mess me up. That was the last one.
I'm so sorry.
It's
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. The number you dialed.
there's so many of them, so I guess I'll just go to the Facebook Messenger. We'll do that one more.
Does he
chance.
also have like 20 phone numbers and 87 email addresses?
Yep.
You find that weird?
Jody Sue has the most.
Uh-huh. You know who also has the most? Andrew Hiltz.
Yes.
Like the most. The most.
Okay, it's not that one, I don't think. It's lives in Weber City, Virginia. That one don't have the ability to call. That one don't have the ability. Are they all like that now? Like, why wouldn't they have the ability to call? You don't have that set up on his phone?
Maybe try the first one again. I don't know. It might just be my family, but we've got a thing that if it's important and I don't answer the first time, phone back a second time, and I'll stop what I'm doing and answer you.
Okay. What the first one was okay, yeah. What's the Yellow Pages number?
411.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
TV Stream delivers the best of live TV and on demand with no
Are you
annual
sure?
DirecTV Stream delivers the best of live TV and on
Was that it?
TV Stream delivers the best of live TV and on demand with no annual contract. Watch
Maybe.
live
Maybe it comes after.
tablet and TV. It's simple with DirecTV Stream. Restrictions apply. Press the Start key now to connect to DirecTV. What city and state?
Weber City, Virginia.
Are you looking for a business, government, or residential listing? Or you can say search by category.
Dudley Agin Jr.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Are you looking for a business, government, or residential listing?
Oh, sorry. Residential. Residential. No. Here, I need you to do me a favor. Okay, Allie's gonna come by here. Go.
Well, no, I'm trying to get.
Yeah, and find that number for me if you don't care. You know what happened, right? My phone freaking died.
Oh,
That's okay. I've got an iPad right here. We'll just do it this way. Look, y'all talk. Who said what? Come up here and help me. I need some help for a second. We're going to call and we're going to get to the bottom of this right now. We're going to do some investigative work. We can call the TBI. We can call... I ain't shook to call these people. That's what they're supposed to answer questions. They don't want misinformation. We will call them.
Do you have enough room up on your panel for me just to stay here and watch?
Yeah, you're more than welcome. Why did that do that, man? It straight killed my phone, and I have a rapid charger.
I used to come into the live chat before, like if you scheduled a live, I would go in there and be like, Cam, charge your phone. See you later.
Simple with DirecTV Stream. Restrictions apply. Press the Start key now to connect to DirecTV.
Okay, I'm going to find it right here this way.
What city and state?
Weber City, Virginia.
Are you looking for a business, government, or residential listing?
Residential listing.
What's the last name?
Agin.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Say the person's last name.
Jan.
Spell the first three letters. For example, Smith. SMI.
AJA.
Sorry, I still didn't get that. Say the person's last name.
Ajan. AJA.
I'm having some trouble finding that in Weber City, Virginia. To start a new search, say...
Let me do it.
New search.
What city and state?
Gate City, Virginia.
Are you looking for a business?
Residential.
What's the last name?
Ajan.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Here.
Say the person's last name and spell the first three letters. For example, Smith. SNI.
Ajan. AJA.
Sorry, I still didn't get that. Say the person's last name and spell the first three letters. For example, Smith. SNI.
Ajan. AJA.
I'm having some trouble finding that in Gate City, Virginia.
Okay. What if you say Ajan?
Sorry, we were not able to
Ooh. Hold on a second. I'm getting irritated. We're gonna find this because I actually have a better app right here that I can do it. And this one I pay lots of money for, and it's gonna give me the right number. So, That made me mad for some reason.
We just getting worked up using the bum route.
Yeah. I'll call his dad and get the number.
Oh my God.
I mean, it is what it is. Dudley Agin.
According to Google Books, an unprecedented and terrifying bioterrorism millions in the midst of a divisive presidential election in this gut punch of a tale that exploits our. According to.
Here we go. Oh, I found it already. It's his, yeah, I got his dad, so I'll get his son's number. There it is. Bingo. New number. Ad blocker. What is this? Okay, here's his number in Gate City 43. There it is. I got his number right now. And his landline and his cell phone.
Hello?
Yeah, I was needing to speak to Ray, please.
Hold on.
All right, thank you.
Hello?
Hey, is this Ray?
Yeah.
Hey, I was just trying to get in touch with you. I don't know what you go by. Is it you like Dudley or Ray better? Hello? You there? Hello? Sir, I guess you're not. Are you there? I got some questions to ask you. Did you not fill out for a job?
Hold on. Hello?
Yes, I was trying to speak to Dudley.
Yeah, what you need, man?
No, I was just trying to get in touch with you and ask, did you fill out for some information on a job?
Not me. My son did. My son, Ray Jr.
Yeah.
Ray Dudley Lehman Jr. Yeah.
Okay, how do I get in touch with him?
Let me see. I'll give you his phone number. Hang on 1 second.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, he did tell me. Is that regarding a truck driving job or something?
Yes, well, it's kind of a step in between. We're kind of the middleman for it.
Okay. All right, you got a pencil?
Yeah, I got a pen right here and a Post-it pad.
Okay. It's 276.
Okay.
494.
Y'all don't judge me. Are we there? Are we connected? Or are we not? Okay.
Hello?
Crickets, then I'll close it. Bye. Crickets, I said. I have the number. Where's the what?
Shirts.
I put them in that bag. Okay. Tell me your thoughts. If you don't want me to go on with it, I won't.
Us?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm off the phone. So
I was whispering. That's
yeah.
awesome.
Did you? I mean, I'm sorry. That's how you get a phone number.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So I got the number. I thought they weren't going to talk to me.
I was hoping that you were going to say, wait a second. Didn't I see you? Aren't you? Blah, 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 blah.
I said I was the temp agency in between.
Yeah, but when he gave you that information, just play like, oh, wait a second, that's your son, aren't you? So and so, Dudley Senior, blah blah. No Don Wells. What do you think of all that bullshit?
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk to. So I need some y'all. If y'all want to take the panel, come up here real quick. Let's discuss it.
That's brilliant.
Anybody's welcome. I told y'all, man, I'm a beast at this. I'll figure it out one way or another. Y'all come up here and look. If I have to say it's about a truck driving job, it's about a truck driving job, because we might be truck driving you to the next federal penitentiary if you had anything to do with that child's missing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not playing with it. I think that, it is what it is. Yeah, I will have to repent for my little white lie about a truck driving company, but, it is what it is.
I like to kick myself like 3 times a stream, so.
Why?
I don't know. I like forget what I'm doing and I drop my phone.
You got mad at me, didn't you?
No, I was so fucking pissed. As soon as I kicked myself, then he answered.
Oh, yeah. Like, well, he told me.
No.
Look, I thought it was him at first.
Me too.
Because they went silent. And then his dad got back on the phone. Sorry, I had to mute that so to not put his whole information out. But all right, we're gonna call this one now. Does anybody else have anything else we need to ask? Because when I go into this, I'm going hard in the paint. Like I'm
balls to the wall.
Yeah.
What are you asking?
First off, I'm gonna say I don't know how I should address myself. Should I be like, hey, Dudley, I got a few questions for you, man, and should I put it across as a journalist or should I put it across as?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering.
It's independent journalism. It's what it is.
Yes.
Your state laws aren't going to get us. No, I mean you. I mean us. I mean you in trouble.
No, Tennessee is a one way. Hold on, let me look up the recording.
Single party consent.
Single party consent. Tennessee is. Let me look up Virginia's laws on it. It shouldn't be a problem as long as we're just. I mean, would it?
Could be. I think it originates in the state it follows the law of the state in which the call originates.
But I'm not recording the call. I have a live stream going on behind me.
And we're all friends. We're just here with you at your house.
Yeah, well, we're all members here. This ain't the same as a public thing.
No, no one else can see us, can they? It's just us.
No.
Here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel special that I'm part of us.
Did he let JSV use his SUV? I'll ask him that. So how should I introduce myself? That's the thing.
Yeah. If
I say Cam, he's gonna flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't.
Part of me was wondering even if Allie's voice would come across better.
He will. I don't know.
But that's not the way it works there, right? His
wife will probably flip about that.
And he might not respect that it's from what I have. Tim Mullen.
Do you think he knows who I am?
Light of day.
Yes, I do.
You do think he knows who I am?
100%.
Why?
I think because he sat there for several hours with Molly and Betty, and they were probably Cam and Allie from cracking cases 100 times.
Probably. All right, guys.
So sour, just take a side. We'll forgive you.
Let's do it. Look, I'm just gonna say that I'm an independent journalist.
All right, mute him out. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna put. Well, I am an independent journalist. If you really want to put, that's what our business.
Absolutely.
And like I say, if it goes sour, just like you're on his side, and you're, that Bullhorn Betty or that JLR or that whoever. that you're taking his side. You want to
Well,
help.
I'll pull it. Look, we're independent journalists. My name's Ryan. That's my middle name anyway, so it's okay. Here we go, guys. So, yeah, I'm trying to reach Ray or Dudley. Yeah, is this him?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man, my name's Ryan, and I am from the Independent Review. Have you heard of us?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I'm not trying to bug you, and I don't know what you're into today. Didn't see if you were down to answer a few questions or anything.
That was.
Well, I'm trying to. I'm not a big fan or advocate of the whales over here, and I'm really doing a deep dive. I'm not doing this YouTube shit. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of something. I'm trying to actually get some moves happening. And I wanted to reach out and see, the best I could do is reach out and get a yes or no from you, brother. If anything, if you don't ever feel comfortable about asking anything, you just tell me. You just tell me, say, fuck off, man.
I just pretty disgusting situation.
I can imagine. I can imagine. There's
a lot of shit with this shit, man.
I understand it's probably ruined a lot of stuff as far as jobs and everything for you, bro.
It's affected me really so much.
I hate to hear that, man. I really do, and I'm sorry about that.
It's crazy how people can be, man.
It really is. It really is. And I'm sure, like, I don't know. I saw an interview you did with what were their names again? The old freaking Hills, Bullhorn Betty. Is that her name?
Yes.
Be careful with them, brother.
I just didn't want
I just.
Well, I haven't done that since.
I just wanted you. You just got to be careful how some of them will play and how some of them really are. But so I'll keep it light. I ain't gonna ask you a bunch, man. I just wanted to get your insight. I know Don is probably going to get released in October. I don't know if he killed his dead time, if he got good time. Supposedly, he ain't going to have to go to rehab. Yeah, I thought that was a court order early on. I was like, how do you manage that?
I don't know.
Well, dude, it just right blows my mind.
I knew too much that are heavy with him. I knew it was crazy back in the day, but I never got to get close to him like I did this time. It was driving me nuts. I was like, this dude is bipolar, schizophrenic, and he's got a damn mess on his hands. I just didn't know he was a child molester and all that shit.
Oh man,
crossed my mind.
How? So you said you'd known him back beforehand. Did he live here once before and then take back off or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which I did too. I mean, I moved up here for the storm.
Okay, so you probably had some good work then down there for with the hurricane.
Yeah. So it was the same guy, Richard Tucker.
I've spoke to Richard.
Next to each other,
Yeah, I've spoke to Richard a little bit. And I think it's his son. What's his son? Is it John? Jesse. Yeah. There was another one that's a nephew too I spoke to, but he didn't really say much. That I don't know if I think he's in and out of trouble himself.
Yeah.
I was so with Don, did anything leading up to, so I know I know who Chris and Trudy are. I've spoke to them a little bit. They said that they had talked to you early on. I don't know if they've been back in contact with you, but they told me a little bit about some things as far as with Don when he was at work, the day up leading up to. So were you there the 14th, and then he got all that happened on the 15th, right?
Yeah, it was the day after he fired me.
Okay, let me. Right, I got my little notebook right here. Okay, so did he? Was that red Subaru thing? This is the only thing that's kind of holding me back a little bit. Is that thing had to have had? It was a newer Subaru. I feel like it would had to have had that that system in it. I'm trying to think what it's called.
Oh, who's talking about the like the Nostalgia?
Like OnStar, but whatever Subaru's version of it is.
Yeah, I think they got OnStar too.
And if
it was a brand new Subaru.
Yeah.
And that was the first time he ever fucking drove that thing to work.
My Lord. So he drove it on the 14th and I guess the 15th too?
I guess. I don't know about the 15th, but the 14th it was. I said, damn, we drive your damn car here for.
Well, there's a guy that was out there named Jackie Dobbs that he was staying up next to Jody Sue, that neighbor over there that that woman has lied so much. I've seen so much come out of her. But Jackie Dobbs, though, there's just been a few things that haven't added up with him. He says he saw Dawn around 4:00, 4:30 on the 15th in the white Sonoma. And I'm like, well, because I'd always heard since I've looked into this, he was in that Subaru.
No, he just was in a Subaru that time. He always drove the white Sonoma.
Okay, so just the 14th.
And Iowa, something tags on it, and I was like, why are you driving something with Iowa tags on it?
Oh, Utah. Yeah, I saw that.
Utah tags, yeah.
Still had the freaking Utah tags on it.
Yeah, and he lives here, you know what I mean? I'm like, that seems fishy, man.
I saw that when I went by up there, because now, see, the camper's gone up there and everything now.
Yeah, well, he was cheating the system, you know what I mean? He was getting food stamps and all this child income from the government, you know what I mean? So he was pretending like he wasn't there, I guess, you know what I mean? His wife was doing all that shit.
So let me get this straight from my notes. I won't keep you very much longer. So you're saying on the 14th, that's about the only day that he drove that Subaru.
Yeah, that was the day he fired me.
Okay. Why'd he let you go?
He was very weird that day. Well, I guess because I was in his way of doing whatever he was going to do, man.
Yeah.
So he had to send him after me,
It's strange, and so I was able to speak to him one time before he went to court and went to jail, and he was telling me about his blood alcohol level being like a 0.2 something, and I said, that ain't good, Don. I'm like, that ain't gonna help you if you tell the judge. But by God, he went in there and walked right back out of it with what he got. But I mean, I guess I don't know how Tennessee is, but isn't it 35%?
85.
It's 85 now.
Tennessee's fucked up, man.
I thought they had that 35% law on some. I guess that would be.
They said something about a 50% law.
Okay.
But they always at 85.
That's
what it's always been.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, because the judge told him 12 months, and the only way he would get out early is if he did his drug classes and stuff in there. But now I guess he's doing his good time, don't have to go to rehab, got his good time, and it's getting out in October. But so on the 15th, what? Sorry, man. Shit. On the 14th, What did you mean by weird that day? How was he? How was his demeanor?
Well, when I came into work, he had seen what I had done. You know what I mean? Because I worked that weekend and he didn't. So, when I came in, he was just acting weird. He was sitting in the bathroom tub, holding his head down, staring at his phone like he was crying or something.
In the tub?
No, like sitting on the tub.
Oh, on the on. Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was just weird.
Was he?
Looked like he was very distraught.
Yeah. So what?
It was the first time I seen him like that.
Did you ever talk to? Did you ever talk to him after about? After Summer had went missing and they were taken, because what I'm trying to figure out is why Tennessee didn't take the boys immediately.
Yeah, they already had DSS looking after him.
They did. Okay.
Yeah, because he had told me that. He said it was like the third day I was there, second day I was there. He had his little microwave oven in there. His little cook setup. His toaster oven. And you keep a gallon of milk outside of the porch. This is summertime.
Wow.
I'm like, what the hell? Who the hell drinks hot milk? He told me he couldn't go to his house because DSS was going to his house, so he had to stay at work till 8, 9 o'clock at night before he'd go home.
Why would you think they'd let them?
Who is this again?
Oh, my name's Everett, and I'm from the Times, Tennessee Times.
Edward, he's from the Times. From where?
All right, the Times in Kingsport.
Times in Kingsport.
Yeah.
Just called me. My wife normally talks to people, so I don't really like getting involved.
I understand that, and tell her I'm sorry for calling like that. I didn't know anything about that. I just figured I'd go talk to the man that talked to him. I had I'll let you go and I'll leave you alone, man. There's one more question I had, and then I'll leave you alone. And I'll leave you my number. If you feel like reaching back out, you can. This ain't on the old YouTube scene. This is going to be legitimate. And I probably won't even do a story about it. It's just for my own research right now. So when there's that neighbor, I don't know if you've heard of her, Jody Sue. She has a yellow Xterra. And there's been so much speculation saying that it's yours, you sold it to her. Right, and that's dude, I don't believe that woman has been proven time after time. I've watched it, and anybody else would be arrested for obstruction for the things she's done. Yeah, listen, brother, I thank you for talking to me.
So you went from Ryan to Everett, and he said Edward. You said, "Yep."
Oh, Ryan Everett.
I could hear you moving around when that happened. I was like, "Oh God!"
Was the camera off?
Yeah, you had the camera off the whole time. If you'd had that camera on, he literally was holding his phone over here, and he was way away from it, like Everett with the time.
What could be
He's
Ryan?
Track my number. He's gonna.
Why did you use your real number? Why didn't you use the other one?
Because I want him to know that he just got
crank yanked. He got crank yanked.
High five.
Look, I tried to ask some things. I
was writing down questions, but he didn't ask him a damn one.
I did. He contradicted himself on some stuff.
Okay, well, first of all, let's talk about this whole they were getting food stamps and child income.
Have we ever heard that before?
No, we know otherwise because Dawn was too prideful to get any assistance from the government.
Y'all tell me y'all been in a live like this. How many left? Y'all missed out on a good one.
Amazing.
Oh, man.
Look, yeah, man.
I learned something.
What'd you learn?
I learned how to do that.
Yeah, look,
You learned that you write down the name that you said and the place that you said that you worked.
I
But
switched. He didn't remember my name, thank God.
Yeah.
Or the independent review.
Yeah, the independent review switched to Times.
He's like the Times in Kingsport, you know.
you could
I'm
be
the guy.
Ryan Everett, though.
I could be Ryan Everett, yeah. And I'm the
Forrest
independent review through the Times.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just doing this for my own research.
Yeah, I said, well, I said, I'm probably not going to put a story out on it yet. I'm just gathering my research.
Yep, nothing to see here, just like I thought. Gotta go.
That was my lame attempt of a Canadian trying to do the country.
You could literally tell when his wife walked in. Everything just changed. Because he was good to go. He was ready to talk.
Also,
Hey, now-
Cam, I want to salute you because that was a Hail Mary. You were like, fuck it. Right for the yellow Xterra. Yay!
Hey, I did, man. I threw it right
Did
out
y'all
there.
notice that he started with an accent, like you were trying to change your voice, and then by the second question, you were like, "Forget that."
Hey, I heard him cussing. I said, let me get on his level. I started cussing with him, and
no,
it
I'm
worked.
not talking about that. I'm talking about like you completely lost your
My
voice.
deep voice.
Yeah, because Dudley said like that he was having a hard time because he couldn't be able to work, and like that's how you can tell Cam is a good person with empathy because he was like, "Oh shit!" Like you heard your whole voice change. Like, "Oh man," you know.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, but there's things, look, even just now, what he said was, he said something about that he only drove the car on the 14th. Did you hear that? Dudley said he only drove the car on the 14th. I said, well, there was a guy on the 15th that said Don was in the Sonoma. And I tried to, I look, now watch this. I hemmed him up. I'm not stupid. I know Jackie Dobbs said he saw him on the 14th too. But I tried to hem up some questions. I said, hey, so there was a guy named Jackie Dobbs out there that said he saw him in the white Sonoma. Well, no, Don always drove the Sonoma. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's some, I'll get another one. I'm going to keep calling. If I have to talk to his wife.
Something I found interesting, if I might say, is Don claims to work all the time, and I do actually believe that. However, Dudley explained that on the weekend, Don was not working. Don comes to work on Monday, and he was not himself. Like, is that possibly something to think about? That
He said,
Don learned something on the weekend?
Yeah, because he said, I came on Saturday. I put 5 buckets of mud on the wall. She recorded me. He was supposed to come on Sunday. I mean, Don was supposed to come on Sunday.
Okay.
But I didn't hear him in this situation qualify whether or not he had come, I think.
Yeah, it sounded
or he did, but like a minute later.
And then when he saw him on Monday, Don was in like he was very somber.
I tried to play like, I mean, if I'd have had a little bit more time, guys, I believe I could have got more. But
Music City Mom, same question. My question
that?
for Cam is, how did you forget your middle name?
Because I forgot what I told him my name was.
You literally said it's Ryan. It's
Dude, I am a
Ryan.
burnout. For how many years? Come on.
Hey, man.
That was pressure.
Hey, look, I saved it though, didn't I? He said.
I felt that pressure. I was about to pass out. I was like, "Oh God, get out of there!"
He told his wife. I said. What? I didn't say Edward.
You said Everett.
I said Everett, and he said it's Edward from Times.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
So, it is. It is what it is.
He said, "What'd you say your name was?"
He's like, I don't know.
Everett.
What do you think it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Times out of Kingsport.
Ariette told me, she was like, next time you need to call Jody Sue and say you're from Vogue.
Oh yes.
This is I'll say this is Cameron from Victoria's Secret.
From Playboy.
Yeah, yes.
Playboy.
We saw them skills on that pole, and we want you to
What?
trip in
Lord.
the dungeon where nobody's at.
We've already got it set.
Yeah, we have a show.
I was like, what did you guys find? A recording? Never mind. I get it.
Oh, visual.
Look, if y'all members in here, y'all don't. I guess it's gonna get out there, so I might as well make it public. But if y'all be quiet about it, I might be able to make this. I might be able to do it again. So don't talk about it, and we might be able to make it happen again. Go farther. I'll call
I'm a lockbox of gossip diamonds.
I'll call his wife while he's at work tomorrow, and we'll talk. So
excellent.
I'll be like, "This is Ryan. This is Everett's partner."
Can you be both of them and be like, we're gonna merge calls here?
Yeah.
It's Ryan Everett.
Ryan Everett, Cam. Oh my God! If I would have said this is Cam, he would have been like, "You let me tell you something, dude." I might. You think I should?
I mean, we know. That's what I was going to say. I was in there whenever you said, "Do you think he knows who I am?" We know that he's been watching YouTube because that's where his entire interview.
Because he watched us.
I'm sure he's probably watched little snippets of everybody to get his story that he told.
Yeah, I had to throw some shade on Bullhorn Betty at the beginning just to be able to get.
Just cause.
Guys, I appreciate this. This was fun. I gotta go. I've got things to do today, and it's already 4:00.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much, and it was nice meeting you, CeeLo.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Who said? Oh, who just said they were nice meeting who? Me?
No.
No, me being on panel with Karen Canada.
Oh, I know. Yeah, Karen Canada. Guess what? You gotta email me so I can speak to your husband on the phone.
Got it.
Yeah, that will be good. That'll be enlightening. Anybody else got anything in the chat before we roll out? Anybody got anything? I know Music City Mom just had a friend's daughter that just passed away. I had a friend whose funeral was yesterday. Just a little bit older than me. How many friends does that make of mine that are dead?
Too many.
Sad, man. So, does anybody else have anything? We'll pray and we'll get out of here. I'm going to pray for my deceitfulness because I feel awful. Bye, Skilla. Cam, don't hit on her husband. That's rude. Anyway, let's pray. Let's get out of here. Dear Heavenly Father, we ask for protection off each and every person that's in this chat. Lord, you know right where we need you. If it's financially, if it's for health, if it's for vehicle, if it's for mental just peace or peace in our hearts, Lord, you know right where you can touch us and help us the most. God, let us have faith in you, but also let us put the effort into the work we have to do to make a better life for ourselves. We can't just lay around and expect it to just happen for us. We got to do the work too, Lord. Lord, I ask that you just bring answers to these cases first and foremost. And above all else, I rebuke all this backbiting and childish behavior in the true crime community. I ask that people that they will come together, and if they can't speak to one another, just be civil and go their separate ways. But right now, I take a stand that I'm not playing into it anymore. We're going to help find these children. We're going to do what it takes, and we're going to reach out and try to spread your word to each and every person in this true crime community. Even if they say they don't believe you, Lord, I've watched you touch atheist hearts. I've watched you minister to Satanists in the true crime community since we've been here. And God, I know you're real, and I know you can do it. Let each and every one of us know that we have a purpose and that we are here for something bigger. God, I ask that you protect my children. I ask that you forgive me. And God, I ask that you just continue to move mountains like you do every day in our lives when we don't even see it. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. What's up? And Jacqueline J., we lift up a special prayer for you right now. God, just breathe life into her body, breathe life into her situation, breathe a new start into everything. God, we lift her up in your mighty name. Amen. That's it, guys. I am done for today. Make sure that if you see members out there, tell them that there was a members only live. They're not going to want to miss this one. It was a good one, in my opinion. I guess till next time, remember at the end of the day, everybody wants justice.
But justice doesn't have to be carried out with hate.
Till next time, keep on cracking. God bless. And if you know anybody that's in the community that's not a member, they can become a crackhead. It's the lowest tier. I'm just joking. I had to say it. All right.
Terrible.
Yeah, I named the lowest tier crackhead.
Wow.
I did. Dude, I love each and every one of y'all so much. Y'all are amazing. God bless. Say a little prayer for us, okay? Till next time, till next time, keep on cracking. God bless. Peace. I want to play this one.
I know you told your friend you're not okay.
If it's gonna
And tell
play
me
it.
what's wrong and why you never. I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you